Hello everyone, in this video you will learn the 4 easiest item duplication glitches in Tears of the Kingdom that work on all versions and still work in 2025. Glitch 1. Mid-air throw dupe. To do this glitch, you need to have only one copy of the item you want to duplicate in your inventory. Then go to any platform, press and hold R to enter linked throwing stance. Then press up on your D-pad to select, for example, a diamond. Walk towards the edge of the platform. Once you fall off the ledge, press up. Then release up. Wait a tiny bit and press up again. You will see that Link's arm has changed position before and after the second time you press the up button. At this moment, stop holding the R button, so Link is no longer in throwing stance. Next, release the up button, wait a little bit, and press the up button for the third time. Link's arm position should have changed again. Now a new option appears. You can actually press X to drop the diamond, so just do it. Once on the ground, you should see that you have dropped a diamond, but you have also thrown a diamond, which means you have successfully duplicated your diamond. On the other hand, some items will explode if you throw them. If you want to duplicate those types of items, for example, rubies and sapphires, the process is the same. The only difference is that you should make sure that when you enter the throwing stance, you are throwing the item aiming at the sky. This gives you enough time to use recoil before the item falls to the ground at the end of the glitch. Glitch 2. Mineru hold smuggle dupe. To do this glitch, you need to have only 4 copies of the item you want to duplicate in your inventory, and you also need Mineru, so summon Mineru, then hop onto it. Press plus to open the menu, dismiss Mineru, then hold 4 diamonds. Press minus and watch 2 memories in a row. Next, press B to close the menu. Now start throwing the diamonds. Even if the menu shows that you have 0 diamonds, you can throw 4 times and end up with -4 diamonds. Now press plus to enter the inventory and hold anything, then exit the menu. Press A to drop the items you are holding, then pick up the items. At this moment, you have successfully duplicated 4 diamonds. On the other hand, if you want to duplicate items that explode once they are thrown, the steps are the same. Let's say we want to duplicate some shots of Nadra's spike. When you start throwing the shots away, throw them aiming at the sky, and use recoil before they fall to the ground. Glitch 3. Minus dupe. To do this glitch, you need to have only 5 copies of the item you want to duplicate in your inventory, and you also need to equip a shield, a single-handed weapon, for example a tree branch, and get a horse. Before starting, you need to learn how to do a movement called jump/cancel, which consists of the following things. First, press and hold L to open the ability wheel, then choose recoil. As soon as you release the L button, press right on your D-pad so that the menu pops up before recoil is activated. Now press X to drop the weapon to the ground. Now recoil is activated. At this moment, you should press and hold the X button, then immediately press Y. If your timing is correct, Link will try to do a jump slash, but since he is no longer holding any weapon, it will be cancelled. That's why you see him doing this weird movement with his hand. Once you can do this consistently, it's time to do it near a horse. So stand near your horse, with Link's back touching the horse, then do the procedure with a few changes. So firstly press and hold L, choose the recoil rune, then release L and immediately press right on your D-pad, then press X to drop your weapon. In the next step, there is a small difference, which is that you need to press an additional button, which is the plus button. So press and hold the X button, then you should immediately press Y and plus. If you did it correctly, you should have opened the menu and you should be able to hold items. so hold 5 diamonds. Then press minus and watch a memory. Next, press plus and hold 5 diamonds again. Then close the menu. You should now appear sitting on the horse, and you should see a weightless bundle of diamonds floating around. If so, before the bundle disappears, press and hold R. Then press up on your D-pad to throw the 5 diamonds you have in your inventory. Despite the fact that it shows you have 0 diamonds, you can still throw them. Once you have thrown the 5 diamonds, you can press B to hop off the horse. Now press A to drop the 5 diamonds you are holding. At this point, go and pick up the items. You have now successfully duplicated 5 diamonds. A small disadvantage of this glitch, compared to the previous 2, is that it does not allow you to duplicate items that explode when thrown. Glitch 4. Midair Throw Dupe Light. This glitch only works on Zonai devices, and you need to have only 1 copy of the Zonai device you are duplicating. For example, we are duplicating frost emitters. You will also need to have 10 copies of the Zonai device that is right on the left of the Zonai device you want to duplicate. In this case, we have 10 flame emitters. And lastly, you would need to have only 1 copy of the Zonai device that is on the left of the Zonai device, of which you have 10 copies. In this case, we have only 1 portable pot. Once this condition is satisfied, firstly, stand near a ledge, then press and hold the R button to enter Link's throwing stance. Then press up on your D-pad and select the Zonai device that is on the left of the Zonai device with 10 copies. In this case, it's the portable pot. Next, walk off the ledge. While mid-air, press plus and take out the 10 Zonai devices that are on the left of the Zonai device you want to duplicate. Then press minus and watch a memory. After that, press plus again. You should see that you have -1 copies of the Zonai device you want to duplicate, as you can see here. We have -9 frost emitters. Now press B to exit the menu, and there you go. You have successfully duplicated 9 Zonai devices in a single time. Glitch 5. Secret Zonai Dispenser glitch. As you have seen in the glitches 1, 2, 3, and 4, you can't have a lot of the items in your inventory to do those glitches. But if you leave them on the ground, they start disappearing once they reach 21 copies. So is there a way to store them safely? Yes, there is. You can actually store them in a Zonai dispenser by blocking its gate using a spatial build like this, using 2 fans. Put them here near the exit of the dispenser. Then firstly, deposit anything that is not a Zonai charge. Then the dispenser will spit it out, but the gate will be kept open. Now put the fans inside the dispenser to block the gate. Once the gate is blocked, you can start storing items that you have duplicated inside the dispenser. You can store as many as you want. And when you feel satisfied, you can use recall on the fans. And start picking up the items quickly before they disappear. Alright folks, I hope you have learned how to perform those 4 easy item duplication glitches and get infinite items. If you have any doubt or have anything to say, just leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye!